Hi Gemini, this is going to be your art channeled message. I channel messages through art, creativity. I really hope my messages inspire you to see the art within yourself and what is around you, especially within your journey or where you're headed, what you do, because we all start from a blank page, we all start from a blank canvas, and the rest goes from there. There's no rules to my messages, so you can see it when you're meant to see it. You can hear it when you're meant to hear it, because even if you're not that sign or you feel like you're not allowed to watch it, I always talk about something that you can probably get guidance on. So it's never for nothing. The world is your oyster. You can do anything you want with the information provided. Anyways, I started drawing a cane. Like the ones you walk with, if you're struggling to walk, something that is assisting you, you're going to be assisted. You need help. I also saw, I almost started laughing actually. You know how old people tap people on the head with their cane? You see that in cartoons mostly, like people just get smacked in the head with a cane. I think I've seen that in SpongeBob, but that's what I was even seeing. I'm getting something that's getting very old. Something that's very irritating, like I'm gonna slap you upside the head with my cane kind of old. Without a cane, you can't do anything. You can't do it by yourself. I'm getting the energy of having to deal with someone or having to be cordial with someone all because they're helping you. I'm getting you're getting something out of it, so you have to. I'm also getting someone knows they're your only source or only thing you rely on, so they get on your nerves, but you can't do anything about it. It reminds me of elderly with their caretakers in a way. One here is much older. I'm getting maturity instead of wise. Like someone here is very no nonsense. I feel like you're the no nonsense person. I'm also getting the scenario of people staying in situations because they genuinely think they can't do better. AKA settling or just dealing with someone to deal with them. It's like they rely on said person for funds, validation, to fulfill loneliness, really just any need. Someone's needs are being fulfilled by someone they genuinely despise. This is very interesting. And I'm seeing the cane thing again, like, yo, I'm gonna knock some sense into whoever this is. And I also started drawing a bed frame. I heard bedridden or financial dependence. Just simply relying on someone. Someone is your caretaker, not necessarily so literal, but you can't stand being around them. It's like the Nine of Swords. I'm seeing the Nine of Swords as the bed, because obviously in the Nine of Swords, it's someone who's in bed almost like they woke up from a nightmare. They're just miserable, upset. I'm seeing something you cannot take anymore. It's a nightmare you want to wake up from, like I said. You're going to be waking up from a nightmare. I'm also hearing like a literal nightmare of this entire scenario. It's a real dream you're going to have. And it all has to do with being at someone's mercy, control, not being able to take care of yourself. And you wake up startled, and it inspires you to like wake the fuck up. You know that saying where it's not literally wake up, it just means get with it, knock some sense into yourself. I feel like this dream is going to knock some sense into you, or it's going to make you realize like how would you like to proceed. I'm also seeing you foresee things in your dream state. That's a spiritual gift. Whether you're aware of it or not, that's what you have. Could also be very subconscious, because dreams are a part of our subconscious mind, and sometimes it takes them coming to the surface or coming to us in our dreams for us to realize it's a problem, or it's like a hidden fear we have, something that we aren't addressing but it's still there. Something is going to be scaring you to get out. Something that's going to be scaring you to be independent. I was also getting this hermit energy. And you know how the hermit holds that, it looks like a cane, except the cane isn't really being raised, like he has to use it. Because I was getting that analogy of someone like an old person knocking someone in the head or knocking some sense into someone. So I'm saying you're gonna be the hermit after this. You're also very wise or mature because of the situation. And I'm also getting movement moving away. Something is very abrupt and sudden. And I was getting wake-up call with that. It's another sort of reference to that Nine of Swords energy in the bed I drew. Something is going to be a wake-up call. It's like, you know how sometimes people get that sudden urge to be spontaneous and brave? Like, this is it. And it's all because of a dream. And I was also getting this reference to Nightmare on Elm Street. I channeled that movie a year ago. It's even in the playlist I have on the community tab where I sort of like put all my videos together. It's sort of something I tried to start on here. But anyway, I have that on Nightmare on Elm Street, but it's for a different sign, I believe. And it's a completely different message. But I was seeing it's like this person that gets on your nerves is Freddy Krueger. I'm seeing they're in your dreams. You're gonna have a dream about this person, and it's gonna be like a premonition where it's just gonna scare you regardless into doing something you were too scared to do before. There's also significance around doing it for kids, or you're gonna be doing this to protect one that can't make choices for themselves. It's like you want to be seen as the nurturer, you want to be seen as a good example, kind of like the Queen of Pentacles, so that's inspiring you to get out fast. It's like the Three of Swords too. I'm seeing someone like even waking up from a nightmare and just crying. It's a really bad nightmare. So I'm not surprised I was getting Nightmare on Elm Street either, because he sort of like tortured them in their dream state. It's like they wanted to wake up. They didn't want to go to sleep. So perhaps you have like this fear of going to sleep now. That's what the Nine of Swords is, because you're so like psychic, or you get downloads, messages in your dreams, and you're wondering what it is. It's almost like it's some kind of message. So I'm definitely seeing that. It's gonna be a lot of release. It's almost like the Three of Swords happens, and then here comes the release, the grievance. And I'm definitely still seeing that person is Freddy Krueger, and then you are the old person. As weird as that sounds. Okay, I'm gonna get some cards. Also, dreams can mean many things. You know how like some people interpret dreams? I know falling out of the sky usually means like, I don't know why I was getting like fear of heights or feeling like a loss of control. I know natural disasters, like dreaming of tornadoes, can be almost significant or symbolic of a tower moment. Having no control of one's life, like things are just chaotic because you can't control the weather. So I'm definitely saying you keep having dreams, or you're going to be having a dream of just being at someone's mercy. And you're settling in a situation because you rely on said person for something. And it's really ironic how it's getting kind of like a Queen of Pentacles vibe. She holds down the house, or they hold down the house. You want to be that instead of it the other way around. And I feel like too, you're setting some kind of example. I swear, like, the Hanged Man. See, all it takes is that light bulb moment. So I mean, with light bulbs too, that usually alludes to like a flick of a switch. It happens like very sudden. You weren't expecting it. And I'm also getting the flick of a switch as like someone's turning the lights on and off. Like they have you on that. Like they can sort of control you in a way. So you're definitely feeling controlled by someone. But I feel like you're going to be releasing yourself from that after this choice. It's like you were already scared. Like you're someone that's scared to take risks or scared to do something that you should have done a long time ago, but it's like this dream scares you even more than what's already scaring you, if that makes sense. It's like you must have saw something very intense. You know how some dreams feel very real? I feel like that's at 1010. Look that number up. That was really weird. 1010, probably seeing 1010 everywhere. And the Hangman is Pisces. Pisces is also the moon. Many people are like, why is Pisces the moon? That's Cancer. But it makes sense because Neptune is very dreamy, and so is the moon, represents dreams. But right here we have 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're definitely relying on someone. I'm also getting with the Knight of Pentacles, like you really can't walk. Like someone could actually have a cane, or like they represent the Hermit, the wise person. But I feel like you're the wise person that just has some things that are holding you back. But then we have the Knight of Swords, and that's at the end here. So it's like something is kickstarting you to get out. And notice how the Emperor is right underneath 6 of Pentacles, and I was getting that's the caretaker vibe. And then, but the Emperor is a very, I'm getting stern. Like, I make the rules. I can tell you what to do because you rely on me for something. Then we have, bottom of the deck, Page of Pentacles. I just heard, like, this is the way out. You found the way out. That's what this page is. And a page is usually something that, it's like, you're not really there yet, but you're making those first steps, and that's what counts the most. A lot of people beat themselves up because they're like, I barely got up off the ground. It took me so long. I feel like that's what this is. It took me so long to get out, and now when I finally did, I feel kind of ashamed. But you should still have hope. I'm seeing too, this is you meeting the new person you're going to be. It's like your old self and your new self, hello, coming together. Then we have hope here. You still have hope, but you have a lot of mixed feelings, honestly. I'm getting a lot of mixed feelings here. Like, obviously the water is going to the same place, but they're on different sides. So I'm getting, like, mixed feelings, mixed waters. I feel very conflicted, but you're leaving anyway. I'm also getting, like, you're gonna be moving. A lot of significance around quick, up and go. Wait, that's the wake-up call. So there's a wake-up call. Something calls you to do it, and it's definitely that dream. And don't get me wrong, I think this is something you've wanted to do for a long time. And I'm still getting that thing where you don't like the idea of someone saying, like, you wouldn't have that if it weren't for me. You wouldn't have that if I didn't help you. Because you know deep down, like, you're very smart. You're the Hermit. You have your cane. Like, you're not old physically. You might have a few things that hold you back. Maybe it's a disability, but that doesn't matter. Everyone has their own things that they need to worry about. But you're very, very smart. You know deep down you're very capable of doing it. Even if it takes a while, you're going to get out. So I think that's the encouragement some of you need to hear. Baby steps are still steps. Also, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to seek help from people going through the same thing. I feel like a lot of you know someone that's been in this situation. So seek help from the outside. It's not like I'm seeing you're being like, you're in an abusive situation. I'm just saying someone just deeply desires to be independent. It's like you're settling in a situation and you don't want to settle anymore. You want to find something else. I feel like this Emperor is very bossy though, and what makes them bossy is knowing that you rely on them. That's the only thing I don't like about this. And I feel like you leaving or becoming independent is going to take their power away. It's going to take their power away. And I find it really funny here as how the Emperor is in the middle of two conflicting energies. I'm also getting it's going to be very hard. It's going to be very hard at first when you leave the situation. It's going to feel like things are going very slow, very hard. But then things are going to pick up. I feel like it just represents, it's like, which would you rather have, comfort or irritating energy in your surroundings? I'm not surprised you get the Six of Pentacles at all. That's basically what this whole thing is about. Yeah, you definitely had a dream, or you're going to have a dream, could even be reoccurring, of someone just giving to you, but that's like your worst nightmare. And you woke up from it. I'm also seeing like you actually woke up from a nightmare and the nightmare is over. Now it's a new beginning for you. I really like that. It sounds so corny in a way, but dreams really do have messages. Like, loved ones can visit you in your dreams. Our subconscious holds the key or the way out sometimes. Let's see. What's to come in the future? What else we need to hear? Completion. Exactly. So, something is ending, so something else can begin. Oh my god. And notice there's the hermit, there's the old person, and then there's the person, like, look, he's not even looking at her. He's annoyed by her. And there she is, kind of, I'm seeing this as the same person. Like, I know this is supposed to be a sad card, but I'm seeing this as them grieving you once they no longer really have that power over you. They're gonna miss you, but you're gonna be better off. It's like, you're too wise for this, you're too mature for this. It's a new day. Literally, it looks like it's sunrise here. So it looks like it's here too. So I'm seeing something's gonna happen when the sun rises, or someone's leaving or moving as soon as I almost said. I'm not gonna say that. Usually I say that as a. Sorry, Gemini. Got cut off there. It's like iPhone storage. Annoying. But I was saying, it's like at the crack of dawn, you're gone. That rhymes. At the crack of dawn, you're gone. I'm also saying you're gonna be rising at the crack of dawn. Literally, he's even holding a pentacle up here. It's like Lion King up in here. So yeah, that's going to be happening. It's almost like a rebirth. And this rebirth assures like independence. You just feel better. You know where you're meant to be. You know who you don't want in your life. And that's about it. This is the perfect card for this. It's literally what I talked about. Like, that old man looks fed up. Fed up. It's been way too long. Hey Gemini, I really hope this message made sense. Sometimes my messages are very almost got cut off again, but anyways, I was saying my messages can be kind of weird, random in a way, but usually people get something from it. I really just hope this helps somebody. Please like, subscribe, support the channel in any way you can, and yeah. Bye.